What are you doing throwing the eggs on the floor for, Kev?
You packed it like that.
They definitely weren't at the back of the car.
Well, they obviously was.
They must have just slid there as I went round a roundabout. So this is a Sainsbury's grocery haul. As always, it's Friday, 11:15, and I'm in, out, home again, minus half a box of eggs. Don't know how that happened. I really don't know how that happened.
You obviously put them at the back, open them.
Definitely didn't put them at the back. I definitely put them...
What's the dog doing?
Darling, why have you been and put pyjamas on? We need to get ready to go out.
Oh, come on.
I just said to Sienna, you need to go and put some clothes on. So she's gone and put pyjamas on. Yeah, I've got loads and loads of shopping and loads of Christmas food. My nectar balance is now very, very low. But I reckon we are almost done for Christmas, like treat foods, all those extra bits that you buy. I think I've pretty much made the most of Jamie's colleague discount and nectar deals. And I think I'm almost there. With the exception of like some alcohol. I did get one bottle of alcohol last week, and I did Manar over buying the bottle of Bailey's this week for a tenner. But I think we might do the alcohol shop separate. Not that we drink a lot of alcohol, even at Christmas we don't drink a lot, but we will get some bits in. But anyway, let me get all of this out and then let me tell you what we're having for dinner in the next week and what deals I managed to get. But I'm actually really impressed with the total and how it went from what it was to start with to what I actually paid. Ignore the noise of the dishwasher in the background. Kev's just loaded it up with some new dishwasher salt because it's playing up again. I think we're going to have to buy a new one, but that can wait until after Christmas. Meats wise for the week, I've got a large gammon joint. That was £9.33 on Nectar. And whatever's left from that is going to be going into another meal as well. I've got a large pack of 2 kilogram chicken breast. This is doing fajitas with a little bit left over, which will then go with the leftover gammon to make a gammon and chicken tagliatelle. I've got a large pork shoulder joint. Those are save a third. So that made that joint £5.44. I'm going to slow cook that, pull it, add it with barbecue sauce, and I'm going to do some pulled pork loaded fries. I've got 2 packs of these sausages. The extra special ones currently for 6 are £2.50. Now I know they go cheaper than that because often they'll be £2.16. These were Nectar for £3 a pack. So, I mean, I don't mind these ones. These are the ones I used to always buy before I got a bit of a taste for the Taste the Difference ones. But these are absolutely fine as well. 2 packs of those, so for £6, that's going to do just your typical sausage, mash and veg. I've got a 1 kilogram spaghetti. No, that's not spaghetti. It's going to make spaghetti bolognese. 1 kilogram beef mince to make spaghetti bolognese. And then I've also got some baking potatoes, and I'm going to do jacket potato. But for the ones that moan about jacket potato, because it's not a meal, it's a lunch, I will use this smaller mince to make a chilli. I'd usually buy the 5% fat, but they didn't have any in a 500 grams. They only had 750 grams or 250 grams or 1 kilogram. So that's why that one's a 12% fat. But yeah, that's going to make a bit of chilli to go with the jackets, and it will be a choice of either beans and cheese, tuna or chilli. I've also got some meatballs left in the freezer. That's going to do a meatball recipe that I saw on TikTok, which is slow cooker meatballs in onion gravy with mash. So I've got more than a week's worth of meals there. Got Riley some of this chicken tikka that he likes to take to school if he can ever be actually bothered to make himself anything. But when he is bothered to make himself something and doesn't just grab crisps and chocolate bar, he makes himself a chicken tikka wrap. I've got 2 packs of the pasta. These are on Nectar at the moment for £1.75. So they're a nice, quick, easy lunch. Yogurts. Sienna's just come in the room, so you're going to hear her shout yay in a second. Yollies were back on Nectar. I only buy these if they're on Nectar price because they're quite expensive for what they are. I think they're revolting. I'm sure I say that every time, but the kids think they're delicious. So yeah, I got 2 packs of Yollies. They're on Nectar for Yes, because one of them is Summers and she's upstairs. £1.25. These are on Nectar for £2.50, and the kids said to me the other day, we've not had these for so long, and I said, yeah, because I'm not paying £4 for them. But on Nectar at £2.50, I don't mind that. So there's those for probably dessert one day. Wildlife tubes there on Nectar for £1. There was different cheeses on Nectar, but nothing like amazing. So I got my usual, when there isn't a Nectar deal on, you know, your Cathedral City, I always just buy this one, which is the West Country Farmhouse, and that is £3. That's 400 grams, whereas the Cathedral City that was on Nectar was the smaller block at £3 for 350 grams. There was a lot of threes there, and I was tripping over my tongue. Yeah, £3.50. No, 350 grams for £3, or get this one at £3 standard price, but you get 400 grams. I got there in the end. Cheese strings, I don't usually buy this sort of thing so much anymore, but they were on Nectar for £1.25, and they were on Nectar for £1.50. Felicity prefers cheese string, Sienna prefers Baby Bell. These were in the reduced section, £1.30 for breaded chicken bites, and yeah, the little ones quite like those, so they can have those with their lunch today. I've got sour cream for the fajitas, double cream for pasta, for the pasta dishes, and 3 milks as always, although, oh, I did squash one of the lids, Kev. Did you manage to fix it?
Yeah.
When I was putting them in the car from the trolley, I was thinking, oh no, I've squashed the lid. Squashed lid, squashed eggs. Frozen stuff, I've just got some honey roast parsnips, and these sweet potato chunks were on Nectar for £1.30, which I thought was really good. So I'm going to make a soup this week, so I might add some of those to the soup. But if not, they're just nice with a bit of seasoning, either baked in the oven or chucked in the air fryer. But I thought £1.30 was a good price. Those were also on Nectar price, but I can't remember how much for. We had some of those last night with our tea, and they're really nice. I'd say they're probably on a par with the Aunt Bessie's ones. Sometimes the Aunt Bessie's are on offer, which makes them cheaper than these ones. But if there's no Aunt Bessie offer, these are, or those are on offer like they were today, those are okay. Twister little lollies and yoggies, these are the girls' favourite, and I only ever buy them when they're on Nectar price, which they currently are £2. So £2 for the yoggies and £2 for the mini twisters. So there's some after dinner treats, and a huge bag of French fries for when I make the loaded fries, although that probably won't be enough. Last time we did loaded fries, it ended up there was 10 of us in for dinner, and I bought an extra bag of fries and it still wasn't enough. So yeah, that isn't all of the fresh and frozen. I've also got my Christmas stuff as well, but I'm going to do that separately. So there is actually 2 packs of these 24 Pepsi. They're currently on Nectar for 2 packs for £15. And then when I take off Jamie's colleague discount, it worked out at about £6 something pence a case, which I thought was really, really good. So 1 pack is still in the car, because if we bring it in the house, well, there won't be 2 packs there in a few days' time, because the older ones will be like, whoa, Mum and Dad have been splashing the cash, look how many Pepsis we've got. So yeah, 1 case can stay in the car for now. 2 things of apple juice, those are 85 pence each. Porridge oats, I have actually got some of these still in the cupboard, but they were on my prices for 98 pence for a bag of porridge oats. So I thought, whilst it's that cheap, not that they're even expensive in the first place, but you know, every penny counts. I picked up another bag. Yes, last week I did buy the sachets. Riley prefers the sachets. If he gets, you know, he gets up himself in the morning, gets himself ready for school, gets his own breakfast, all of those sorts of things. And if I left him to make porridge in a pan, I wouldn't have any pans left. So buying the sachets is ideal for him. But if I'm making porridge for everybody, then I make it with this stuff. Honey nut shredded wheat is on my prices for £2.13, something like that. And Brooke really likes this one, so I picked up a box of that. Riley and Jamie like this triple chocolate crisp. Hint in the name, chocolate. Jamie and Riley like anything that's chocolate. That is £2 a box. Squash, I've got apple and blackcurrant and orange and mango. Bread was actually reduced on a yellow sticker to, there we go, 59 pence. So it's still nice and soft and it won't last very long anyway. Bread and milk we are always buying from the local shop. 2 packs of wraps, 1 packet of paninis and 1 packet of crumpets. Crumpets are on Nectar for £1 and the seedy bagels are back on Nectar for £1.25. So I've picked up 2 packets of those. Crisps, I just got 1 packet of Discos and 1 packet of Knick Knacks. I've got some more stock cubes. I needed the red wine ones and the beef ones and those are on Nectar for £1.25. At this point I think I need to have a job with Sainsbury's because I know all the prices. I can tell you the prices. Jamie can tell you what aisle it's on. I reckon, yeah, we could just run the shop on our own. We've got chopped tomatoes, baked beans, penne pasta, salsa, and that's for the fajitas. 2 things of the cheese and broccoli pasta. Those are currently on Nectar price for 90 pence. I know it's cheaper to buy Aldi's version of it, but I do actually prefer the branded one. I've got 2 of the pasta sauces to go with those filled pastas. I've got a tomato and basil and a sweet pepper, and I've got a fajita seasoning as well. So I find when we make fajitas, because there's so many of us, it's just cheaper for us to not buy the packs. Instead we just buy a seasoning mix, a salsa, a sour cream and wraps all separately, and then we can make it enough for everybody without it costing an absolute fortune. I've got 2 cheddar cheese sauces, some apple, no, some, I just read the word apple because it's turned round, some pineapple slices, some apple sauce, some barbecue sauce, some ketchup, all you know, the usual staples. 2 packs of spaghetti. I actually got my spaghetti rings today rather than the spaghetti strands. 2 passata, some jelly, biscuits. I got some of these for summer, the Biscoff creams. Those are on Nectar for £1.20. Oreos are on Nectar for 90 pence. Fig rolls are Kev's favourite. Sienna is very happy. These are back on Nectar for £1.80. And these are on Nectar for, haha, I actually can't tell you. I think it's £1.50. Riley likes those. He warms them up in the microwave. Riley likes those. Chocolate. Anything chocolate, Riley loves. So yeah, that is all of the dry bits and bobs. Missed off was the Whitworth shots that I picked up for £1.65 on Nectar. Vegetables, I've got 2 bags of carrots, just 2 parsnips because I need those for the soup, 2 things of fine green beans, a gigantic cauliflower, so I'm going to make some cauliflower cheese to go with the roast gammon, white cabbage, that's for making coleslaw. I just pick up, I can't even talk, I did pick up 1 of these bags of baby potatoes. Those were on Nectar for 80 pence, but I will go up to the farm shop again and buy a big bag of potatoes. Last week I bought the Maris Piper ones. They were £5.50 and really, really nice. So they do like the cheaper potatoes as well, but I think it was worth spending the extra bit and having the Maris Piper ones. I then got baking potatoes for when we have jack potato. I've got red onions, peppers. I love it when I can get a bag of the cheap peppers and they're mainly all red. There's just 1 green there, which I'll give to the rabbit because nobody in the house likes green pepper. The only time we ever have green pepper is when it comes in the Chinese, that we order from the Chinese, and then we don't eat it. We just leave it. We pick it out. I've got some mushrooms, I've got some herbs, parsley and basil, spring onions, 2 cucumbers, plum tomatoes, and then fruit. I haven't got loads because honestly it's like an ornament. It just sits on the table. Felicity said to me yesterday, have we got any crisps? And I went, yeah, we've got apple shaped crisps. And she was like, no. And a bit later on she went, I'm hungry. And I was like, there's still some beautiful apple crisps if I cut them up. And she decided she'd just rather not eat anything. So they're just not big fruit eaters, and they're getting worse at eating fruit. I think they're eating less and less, but they'll eat a melon. Last week they ate a massive watermelon. But anything else, yeah, they're really fussy. No problem getting them to eat vegetables, however, so I'll take it as a win. Bananas, grapes, oranges, I thought those were absolutely delicious looking, massive. They were Nectar price for £1.50, and I thought I fancy one of those myself. Because I can't talk, I can't preach about the kids not eating fruit because I don't eat fruit. I very, 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 very rarely have any fruit. A honeydew melon, and one thing that Sienna will eat is avocado. She'll eat a whole avocado, just as it is. So yesterday I had to pop to Asda and she said, can you get me an avocado that I can eat today? So I had to go and make sure I found a ripe one, but they're currently Nectar for 69p for medium ones. Non-food items, not a great deal. I've got some toothpaste because, Kev, do you know where it's gone?
No.
Have you been looking for it as well?
I've been using that little like orange Oral-B thing that's in the
Well, I bought a massive tube of Oral-B and it's vanished from the bathroom, and all that's left up in the bathroom is the High Smile toothpaste, which Sienna uses, the peach one, and we've all been having to use that because this tube of toothpaste has vanished. So I've picked up another one. Conditioner, no shampoo, because there is so many not finished bottles of shampoo in the bathroom that need using up, but we go through so much more conditioner. Bin bags, these were on a good price, 3 for £3. So these are usually £1.65 a pack in Sainsbury's, and they're on 3 for £3. So I thought that was a good bargain. Some toilet duck and some toilet roll. That is everything for our general food shop. Now I'm just going to show you the bits I've got for Christmas, and then I'm done. So currently on Nectar you can get party food for 3 for 2, and that's the frozen and the fresh. So I've cleared out a drawer of the freezer, so I'm going to use that to stack it with my party food. Not that there's that much room in this drawer, but I'm going to put a big sign on the front of it saying this is Christmas food, so they don't eat it before. The fresh stuff is suitable to be frozen, so that's going in the freezer as well. So from the frozen, I got 2 boxes of the hoisin duck spring rolls. 1 box would never be enough because everybody likes them. So 2 boxes of those and 1 box of the breaded halloumi fries. I will need a bit more of this sort of stuff when we have like our picky buffet type food on Boxing Day. However, I didn't want to buy too much just in case I can't fit it all in the freezer. So this is a good start on it, but I'll probably add some extra to my actual Christmas food shop week shop, because we're still only in November, so we've still got quite a while until Christmas. But when I go to do my Christmas food shop, it shouldn't be too expensive because I've already got a huge proportion of it anyway. And then from the fresh, I got these gingerbread shaped people with ketchup. So those are like people shaped chicken nuggets. Chicken Kievs, I absolutely love these. I could probably eat that whole pack to myself. And these, which I thought looked quite nice, Indian style chicken hollypops with tandoori spiced hot honey dip. So I thought they sounded quite good. And that was 3 for 2, like I said. So this was £2.50 a box. So that was £5 for the 3. These were £3, these were £3.50, and these were £3.50. So that was £7 for the 3. And then obviously Jamie's collie discount off of that made it even cheaper again. I then got 2 packs of Pringles. These are currently on Nectar for £1.50. So after Jamie's 15% collie discount, I can't do maths in my head. But, you know, not a bad price. Probably not as cheap as what they are currently in... although I don't know if they're still on that offer, but Kev picked up quite a few tubes in Morrison's the other day because they were reduced to £1.25. Do you know what, Kev? I was just thinking, I'm sure I bought more Christmas food than this. He's just popped on the side. I'd left it on top of the cooker. I also got from Fresh cheeses. So the Sainsbury's cheeses are currently £2.25 on Nectar. So I got the Chipotle chili and the Wensleydale cranberry, and the Applewood, the branded one, is currently on Nectar for £2. So it's cheaper to buy the branded smoked rather than buy the Sainsbury's smoked, and everybody loves that. It's everybody's favourite, so I've got 2 blocks of that. And I checked on all the dates, they've all got until January. So hey?
Oh, there's going to be 2 in there, so on Christmas.
You reckon they'll probably get eaten before Christmas, yeah. In fact,
me and you probably.
Yeah, me and Kev ate the Borson cheese that I bought last week. when we got home from, I don't know, Sienna, when we got home from Summer's show the other day, we were both hungry and I was like, oh, we've got the fig chutney and some crackers left in the cupboard. Let's eat that at Borsin. So yeah, they probably won't last till Christmas, but we'll try. I've got 2 chocolate oranges. They're on Nectar for £1.25, and the chutneys are now on Nectar for, oh gosh, how much were they? I can't remember, but they're on Nectar. So they were, I think they were £1.60 or £1.50. I got the cranberry and chipotle chutney and the mulled wine cranberry sauce. Oh, that's not a chutney, that's for Christmas dinner. And the beer braised caramelised onion chutney. So they do the ordinary caramelised onion, but I thought we'd give this beer braised one a go. And I do need to buy another one of the fig one because I opened it the other day. I completely forgot. So I still need to buy some more chutneys and I need to stop eating them. But this looked nice, and this is going to be for our Christmas, no, not that, this. This is going to be for our Christmas dinner. No, not that, this. Get there in the end. Mulled wine, cranberry sauce. How come you'd have thought that those would be matching lids and that would be different lid? Oh well. But yeah, they were all on Nectar. And then also, I didn't actually use my Nectar price to pay for these. These came in with my shopping. I got a Reese's Pieces advent calendar for Riley and a Dairy Milk advent calendar for Summer. This one looks really good. You get an actual full-size chocolate every day and a bar of chocolate at the end, and that was on Nectar for £8, so after Jamie's discount even cheaper. But Riley had this one last year and he said it was really good, he really enjoyed it, so I thought I would just get him the same one again because I know that he will enjoy that one. And that is everything. All of that came to a grand total of £237.32. Then I took off Jamie's colleague discount, which took it down by £35.59. So it was just over £200 at that point. I then took off £20 of my Nectar that I've been saving up, although I think all of those bits maybe came to slightly more than £20. I was totting it up as I went, and then I just lost track because it was getting further and further around the shop and it wasn't in my vision anymore because it was in the bottom of bags. So I reckon it might have been slightly more than £20, and it came to £181.73, which I think is amazing. I think that's probably the best shop I've had for a while in terms of how much meat there was, having those advent calendars in with it as well. I think it was brilliant. Yes, Sienna?
Daddy said that it's going to be a Pennyway, but what this? Alexa, ring Santa.
We're going to see Santa this afternoon, but
No,
well,
I rang.
maybe he's at holiday at Pennywell.
No, because it's Christmas theme, not summer.
Oh, well, I think Alexa's just confused. I don't think she rings the real Santa because I've been told, I've been assured that the real Santa is definitely going to be at Pennywell this afternoon to meet you. Yeah, but that's a cartoon, not the real one, isn't it? Anyway, she wants to show you all her hair, although you'll see it all in our next vlog, which will be today, which won't be today, it will be tomorrow's vlog. We are off to Pennywell Farm to meet the real Santa this afternoon. But thank you for watching our grocery haul. I think it was really good. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you're getting on with stocking up for Christmas. I think we're almost there if we stop eating it, aren't we? We're almost there.
Well, the meat's in our order with the butcher.
Yeah, meat's all ordered.
Just vegetables and fruit.
Yeah, but not fruit. Not fruit, because I don't eat it. Oh, Sienna. Right, we'll catch you all tomorrow, guys.